Okay, welcome back, students. Okay, already 12 of them are here. Okay. Okay. So let's start with the same thing where we left. That's about the areolar connective tissue, right? So we started with areolar connective tissue. Okay. Now we are going to continue with the other connective tissues. One is fibrous cartilaginous tissue, fibrous tissue. Another one is a elastic tissue, right? Elastic connective tissue and fibrous connective tissue, right? First, coming to fibrous connective tissue, it has more of white fibers, right? Maximum white fibers will be there, along with very few thin, the non-elastic fibers. Okay, we call it as a okay. We will talk about this now. So let me give you something about the white fibrous tissue or white fibrous connective tissue. So if you observe the white fibrous connective tissue, it will be like this, where there is a huge number of fibers on them. White fibers are very huge. Not they are arranged in one plane only. They are all arranged in one plane. They are not present all in all planes like this. Okay. And here in between you get some cells. All these cells, whatever fibroblasts are getting, very few, but mainly white fibers. This is found in tendon that connects bone to muscles. Okay, remember it, BTM. Bone to muscles, the tendon connects. T is tendon. Remember this way. Bone to bone is ligament, right? So this is the white fibrous tissue found in the tendon. Whereas if you study the yellow fibrous tissue, fibrous connective tissue, you get all thin branched yellow fibers all over. Okay, something like this. And in between all these cells are very few cells you will get. Amoeboid cells, all will be there, but they are less. This is found in ligaments. Ligaments that connect bone to bone. These are the two things, right? So these are also connective tissues. Okay. Did you write where are they present? Where do you find tendons and bones? That is the ligaments. Are you there, students? Could you see that triangle on the board? Let me see when anybody is chatting here or not. Okay. So what are the two things I told you? Tendon and the ligaments. Two things I have explained here. Tendons contain more of white fibrous tissue. Very one or two, you will get elastic tissue, elastic fibers. In yellow fibers, lot of elastic things will be there. Normally found in bone to bone it connects. Okay, done? Okay. These are the connective tissues. They are not cartilages, remember. Connective tissue only, we call the white fibrous connective tissue, yellow fibrous connective tissue. Modified areolar connective tissues there. Okay. Fine. Suddenly people are not answering. Okay, no issues. I'll continue with the next one. Okay, next thing what I'm dealing with is about the cartilage. And then I'll give you bone, then some organs dissection I'll give you. Then we go to the type studies. Okay. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to give you something about the cartilage. So cartilage is a skeletal connective tissue with a little smooth skeletal connective tissue. Yes. Here we have types of cartilages depending on what part is functioning. Means how thick is the cartilage. So always cartilage, as I told you, it is a type of connective tissue. It will contain the matrix It will contain the cells. It contains fibers. All of them, they should be there, right? But cartilage, whatever its matrix is there, we call that matrix of the cartilage as chondrin. Okay, this is made up of hyaluronic acid and chondroitin sulfate. These are the contents of chondrin. Then the cells are there, the cells which are immature cells. Immature cells we call it as chondroblasts. Chondroblasts we call it. Mature cells we call them as chondrocytes. Okay. Now let me give you the diagram of hyaline cartilage. Right. I am giving you the structure of hyaline cartilage. Hyaline refers to the colorless matrix, glossy. That's what the name is hyaline. So always cartilage will have outer layer. We call this as the perichondrium. It's called perichondrium. Inside this there will be perichondrium, the matrix of this. Okay, this is a perichondrium, outermost layer. And remember, this is the tough layer in which the blood vessels will end here. The perichondrium, they will not supply internally. They are the broken blood vessels. And this is the perichondrium. Okay, and here this perichondrium is outermost layer. It is normally producing the chondroblasts. These are the immature cells. They are also from the matrix. These are the immature chondroblasts. Okay. Then this is the whole thing is matrix because of chondrin. This chondrin in hyaline cartilage is very specific. It is glossy and it is colorless. Okay, and here you get some lacuna in which the cells are located. These are the chondrocytes. Once they mature, they come and occupy this. These are the chondroblasts. These are the immature ones. They are called the chondroblasts. And these are the chondrocytes. And in each lacuna, you may get 2 or 3 such chondrocytes. Like this. Right? So this is hyaline cartilage and this is colorless because of the matrix itself is glossy and it's colorless. And one more thing, fibers are there but fibers are not seen because the refractive index of the fibers is similar to that of the matrix. Therefore, because of the glossy matrix and same refractive index, the fibers are not seen. This is about the hyaline cartilage. 1 or 2 more question. This is an important thing. Drawing they will give you and they will ask you to labeling things to identify. It's a very important question. It is write down points on that. And remaining is glossy matrix. Or you call it the chondrin. Okay, write down points on that. What is territorial matrix? Yeah, the same thing. See, the matrix will be more concentrated around this. Okay, this is the complete one lacuna. Around this matrix will be more concentrated. This is called territorial matrix. Andre idu sutta irodakke territorial matrix antare. Amele illi in between irtare idakke interterritorial matrix antare ashte. Idu territorial idu sutta ಏನು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು territorial matrix. ಯಾವುದು ಮಧ್ಯ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟರ್ ಟೆರಿಟೋರಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೀನಲ್ವಾ. ಎನಿವೆ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. ರಿಟರ್ನ್ finished, huh? You finished writing the contents of cartilage also. ಅರೆ 25 ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇನ ಗಾಯಬ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. So many are absent. Daivik is not there. Abhijit has come and maybe something is wrong. Tarun is there, but something wrong with his network or something he told me. That's okay. If you are able to understand, that's enough. Sinchana is there. Yashashwini, Mansi, Sneha, Nikita is there. Nikita Gaurav not yet entered. Nikita Gaurav is not there. Okay. Yeah, Wish. Okay, he is there. She is there. Okay, fine. So that's about the total cartilage. We call it the hyaline cartilage. Okay. So where are they located? You just try to one or two points on the hyaline cartilage. It is containing a clear, translucent or glossy matrix. Translucent, glossy matrix. Although it contains thin collagen fibers, they are not observed because of the similar refractive index as matrix. This is a more elastic matrix, more elastic cartilage. It is found in sternum of ribs. Sternum of ribs. Trachea and bronchial cartilaginous rings. Trachea and bronchial cartilaginous rings. Nasal septum. And also on the bone surface. On the bone surface. Okay. In each of the lacuna, around 2 to 4 chondrocytes are located. Perichondrium produce chondroblast and the matrix. Blood vessels end supplying in the perichondrium itself. Blood vessels stop supplying in the perichondrium and blood will be diffused into the matrix. Blood will be diffused into the matrix. Then, so next I will give you second type of cartilage that is called as a white fibrous cartilage. So first type, this is the first type, this is second type. White fibrous cartilage, similar to this, with more white fibers, right? Lot of white fibers like this all over here. The white fibrous cartilage. This is found in, important thing, it is found in pubic symphysis. Pubic symphysis andre between the two pelvic girdles, pelvic girdles ಇರ್ತದಲ್ವಾ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ pubic symphysis ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ವೈಟ್ ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್ ಬೇಬೀಸ್ ಹೆಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋ pelvic girdle ಗೆ ಹರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಇದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೇಬೀಸ್ ಹೆಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪುಶ್ ಡೌನ್ is a pubic symphysis white fibrous cartilage the cartilage having more of white fibrous tissue white fibers and then it is located in the pubic symphysis in females which helps in easy childbirth without damaging the pectoral pelvic girdle. Finished? Pubic symphysis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Write one line. It is having little matrix but abundant white collagen fibers. Abundant white collagen fibers. It's found in pubic symphysis, underline, region between two pelvic bones of pelvis. Region between two pelvic bones of pelvis, and it allows parturition without damaging the pelvic girdles. Without damaging the pelvic girdle. Okay, so this is about the white fibrous cartilage. Second one is called as the yellow fibrous cartilage. Yellow fibrous cartilage andre yellow fiber ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ fibrous cartilage. Same thing ಇರ್ತದೆ ಇದರೆಲ್ಲ yellow fibers ಇರ್ತದೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ line. The yellow fibrous cartilage, it's very elastic, highly elastic with little matrix. ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ matrix ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Then yellow fibrous cartilage, there are more yellow elastic fibers, and normally they are found in an area where there is more movement required, like the ear pinna. External ear pinna alla namage yellow matrix irutte. But white matrix ella irde erade kade irute. Ondu intervertebral disc alli irute, innondu ಏನಿದೆ pubic symphysis ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇದು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ wherever it is found ಅಂತ lot of things are there andre they will not much ask the questions, but when they ask you about this they will be asking very specific about where it is present. That is white fibrous cartilage. Did you get it? White fibrous cartilage is found only in the pubic symphysis as well as intervertebral disc, but yellow fibers is found in mostly ear pinna, and wherever there is requirement for elasticity you will get it, right? That's about the yellow fibrous cartilage. Wherever it is present you write location of yellow fibrous cartilage: external ear pinna, epiglottis, tip of the nose tips allu irutte, tip of the nose. Okay, then let me now explain you something about the bone. The last thing, very important one, is bone. Ivella baradaittalva. So let me see how many of you have written all the types of cartilages and all. Have you written all? So let me ask you one question, number 1. First question. 20 members have just now appeared. Devik has entered. Okay, the question number 1. Contents, chemical contents of chondrin. First question, let me see. Chemical contents of chondrin. Second question. Let me see. I'll write it on the board so that I can ask you. First one, composition of chondrin. Second one, location of white fibrous cartilage. Third one, location of white fibrous connective tissue. Two things are different. Observe now. Fourth one, location of yellow fibrous cartilage. Okay. Next, functions of mast cells. Name of the tissue that binds blood vessels to peritoneum. So let me see how many will write the answers for all the 6 questions. Let me see, 6 questions you are writing answers. Second one, joints. What is the joint? I didn't understand. Joints, white fibrous cartilage. Wrong. Joints is wrong. Neha, you didn't take down what I said. I told you to write down, no? Neha, you didn't write. Joints alla. Oh, tappu. ಎರಡನೇದು pubic symphysis right. Pubic symphysis right. Number 1 hyaluronic acid and second hyaluronic acid ಎರಡು ತರೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ hyaluronic acid ಎರಡು compositions hyaluronic acid and chondroitin sulfate. Fourth one is external ERP na. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬರೀರಿ. Fourth one ಗೆ external ERP ನ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? yellow elastic cartilage ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? tip of nose irutte. Very good. Hyaluronic acid and chondroitin sulfate, white fibers, tendons. Third number, white fiber cartilage is not tendons. Listen, don't confuse yourself. All of you, just listen. See, you are confusing with white fibrous cartilage and white fibrous connective tissue. ಎರಡು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಿರಣ್. ಏನು ಕೂಡ ಎರಡನೇದು ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ವೈಟ್ ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್. ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಕ್ಯೂಬಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಪಾಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ಯೂಬಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಪಾಸಿಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು? ವೈಟ್ ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್, ಇಂಟರ್ವರ್ಟಿಬ್ರಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೋ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಕಿರಣ್? ಎರಡನೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಯೂಬಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಪಾಸಿಸ್, ಮೂರನೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೆಂಡನ್. ಮೂರನೇ ನಂಬರ್ಗೆ ಟೆಂಡನ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಲಿಖಿತಾ ಗೌರವ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವರ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್, ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರೀರಿ. ನನ್ಗೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರೀಬಾರ್ದು. ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಸಿ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನ್ಗೆ. ನಂಬರ್, ವಿಚ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆನ್ಸರಿಂಗ್? ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಸಿ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಇಯರ್ ಪಿನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ನೋಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ಮೂರನೇದು ಟೆಂಡನ್, ಟೆಂಡನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಎರಡನೇ ನಂಬರ್ white fibrous cartilage is in intervertebral discs and cubic symphysis alva. Cubic symphysis. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾಲ್ಕನೇದು ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್, ಇಯರ್ ಪಿನ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಐದನೇದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್. ಯಾರು ಬರೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್, ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್? ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್? It produce. I didn't understand, Mansi. You are writing all haphazardly. First write function of mast cells. If you secrete some two things, you write their names. So ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. Secretion of heparin, number question number is 5. Secrete heparin and histamine. Serotonin also ಕೆಲವರಲ್ಲಿ. Serotonin and ಬೇರೆ animals ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲಿ serotonin secrete ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, next 6ನೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್? 6th ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಏನು? 6th ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೆನಪಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾ show you? You want me to show you? 6th question ಏನು? Name the tissue that binds the blood vessels to the peritoneum. Yes. You want me to show the question? See the question. Name the tissue that binds the blood vessels to the peritoneum. ಯಾವುದು? Tissue number 6 ಯಾವುದು? I am not getting your answers properly. ನಾನು ನೋಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನೋಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂತದೆ. Okay, fine then. Now we shall start with the bone now. So let us start with the bone structure. Cartilage ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬೋನ್ ಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೇನೋ, the blood vessels are restricted only to the perichondrium. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ಸ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈಗ ಎಪಿಥೀಲಿಯಂ ಇದೆ, ನಾನು ಎಪಿಥೀಲಿಯಂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಲೇಯರಿಂಗ್ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಟಿಪ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಕಿವಿಂಗ್ ಚುಚ್ಚಿದಾಗ ಮೇಲಷ್ಟೇ ನೋವಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಒಳಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಲೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಚಳಿಗಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮೂಗು ಕಿವಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ನೌ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಬೋನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಬೋನ್ ಇಸ್ the skeletal connective tissue. Skeletal connective tissue, it will form the most of our body, endoskeletons of most of us, right? So bone ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಝೋನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ we call it as the red marrow. Okay, the red marrow in that whatever RBC WBC cells are produced, they will pass through the central cavity. We call it the bone marrow cavity. ಬೋನ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೋ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ದ ಇರ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಈ ಬೋನ್ಸ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಹೆವರ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್. ಬೋನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಒನ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ 1 2 3 ಅಂತ ಇದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಂಡಲ್ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬೋನ್ಸ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆವರ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್. ಮಧ್ಯ ಬೋನ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೋ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ RBC WBC will be transported. So what is that bone in section, how it looks like? Suppose you take the bone marrow in the section where ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬೋನ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೋ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಣ. ಇದು ಬೋನ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೋ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಬೋನ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೋ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ LS ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೆಂಬ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೆಂಬ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬೋನ್, ದ ಕವರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬೋನ್, ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಕವರಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಬೋನ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೋ ಕವರಿಂಗ್ ಇರೋದು, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಎಂಡಾಸ್ಟಿಯಂ. ಆಸ್ಟಿಯಂ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಂಡಾಸ್ಟಿಯಂ. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು ಪೆರಿಆಸ್ಟಿಯಂ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾರೋ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ. ಇದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರಲ್ಲ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹೆವರ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ 1 2 ಅಂತ ಹೀಗೆ they will travel. They run parallel to the bone axis. They will open here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. The cavity is there. These are surrounded by bone matrix. Bone matrix is having circular ring-like, concentric ring-like structure, right? These are called the Haversian systems. Haversian systems ಅಂತ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ. ಇದು ಕೂಡ Haversian system. ಈ Haversian system ಸುತ್ತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೋನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ Haversian canals are called, this is a question, which are transfer connecting links between the Haversian systems. A answer ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Now this is endosteum. This will be outer cover, inner covering. It will be producing bone matrix and bone cells. Okay, this is the structure. ಈಗ one Haversian system ನಾನು ಚಿತ್ರ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. Okay, one Haversian system drawing ಬರೀತೀನಿ. I hope if I draw here you can be able to see this. So ಈ section in ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ are you able to observe? Just check it whether you can observe all. Okay, you can observe. Right. So one Haversian system ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ one Haversian canal ಇರುತ್ತೆ, surrounded by bone matrix ಇದೆಲ್ಲ bone matrix ಇದು. Matrix in the form of concentric rings ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹೀಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು ಸುತ್ತ concentric rings of bone matrix ಇದೆ. Okay, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು Haversian canals ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ they are having number of lacunae. Lacunae ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಖಾಲಿ ಜಾಗ. In that you will get single bone cell called as osteocyte. Osteocytes are found one in each. Whereas cartilage ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು 3 ರಿಂದ 4 ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ bone cells ಇದೆ. Okay, inside the Haversian canal there will be nerve, there is a vein, there is a nerve. ಇಲ್ಲಿ blood release ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Release ಆಗಿರೋ blood it will go to all these places. These are all the lacunae. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. There are thin channels found that connect the cell to cell, lacuna to lacuna, all this like this. These are called canaliculi. Okay, and they connect from here to the next also. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, this is how it is connected. Next ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದೊಂದು Haversian system ಗಳಿವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೀಗೆ. Okay, So what all I told you, you will have to label. In this, you get the osteocyte. This is the lacuna. These are called canaliculi. Channels, they're called canaliculi. And the blood supply cell transfer the cells within the bone, each Haversian canal, cell to cell lamella. This is called the bone lamellae. Lamella is the matrix. Bone lamellae is a hard ring-like structures. Lamellae to lamellae, osteocyte to osteocyte, one Haversian system to another Haversian system connect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, right? ಹಿಂಗಿರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು TS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, LS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕ್ಯಾನಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾ? ಎರಡು Haversian system ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವ್ದದು? Let me see how many of you are answering for that. Volkmann's canals are right. Volkmann's canals are right. Will you write all of this? Volkmann's canals are right. Okay, normal on questions answer madbekku. Okay, the matrix of the bone is called ossen. It's made up of calcium phosphate and magnesium phosphate. And as you grow, the ossification happens. Thickness increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ossification ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ossen ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Bone has two coverings. Inner one endosteum, outer one is periosteum. Both the layers will produce bone matrix, that is forming the concentric ring-like structures around the Haversian systems. Right? This is the total structure of the bone. Bone ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಚಿತ್ರನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ಸರ್ತಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದು ಅಂತ. Okay, how are they related? Central part ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ LS ಅಲ್ಲಿ, that is nothing but the bone matrix, bone marrow tissue. Okay, done. Okay, write one few points about the bone. Just points which you don't know that I am giving you. Hardness of the bone is due to calcification of its matrix. First point baride, hardness of the bone is due to calcification of its matrix. Matrix bandu calcify agbidutte. Bone consists central narrow cavity and surrounded by endosteum, and outer covering is periosteum. Periosteum is a tough sheath containing white fibrous tissue, and tendons of muscles are attached to this sheath. Tendons bandu idike attach agirutte. Tendons are attaching to this sheath. Periosteum contain collagen fibers and they are called Sharpe-Schaeffer's fibers. ಇದೇನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, so periosteum, I told you, it is made up of fibers. They are called Sharpe-Schaeffer's fibers. I'm sorry, Sharpe-Schaeffer's fibers. Sharpe-Schaeffer's fibers. What is that? I'm talking about the periosteum. Periosteum is made up of certain white fibers called Sharpe sharp as Schaeffer's fibers. Endosteum lines the marrow cavity. Also made up of white fibrous tissue. It from the bone material matrix. It from the bone matrix. Next matrix is called Ossin. Ossein. Ossin. It is made up of glycoproteins. With other inorganic salts. The salts include sulfates, phosphates, carbonates, fluorides of calcium and magnesium. Means calcium fluoride and magnesium fluoride. With age, addition of this matter increases. Thus, young children show more bone flexibility, but old people get it less or they get brittle bones. Next one point you write red marrow, red bone marrow. It is made up of highly vascular, loose reticular tissue. It produces RBCs and WBCs. Next, yellow bone marrow, right? Red marrow I told you. Yellow marrow ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ cavity ನಲ್ಲಿ. Yellow marrow consists of adipose tissue. It stores fat. Done then. Bone ಕತೆ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ. So ಕೆಲವು questions ಮಾಡೋಣ. It's 11:24. 12 ಮುಗಿಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? So liver, pancreas ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಾ? Liver and pancreas sections. Intestine, liver, pancreas ಮೂರು ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಮುಗಿತಿದೆ. Intestine, liver and pancreas sections. ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? Do you want me to explain that or write the starter questions? Tell me now. You want me to start with the questions or liver, pancreas and intestine sections madana? Let me see how many of you are answering correctly. Are you there? 18 members are already 25 or 18 agidare. Tell me. You want me to explain the liver and pancreas intestine section? Illa question answers madalva. ಹೇಳಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. I really wonder. Hello. Explanation ma'am. ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಬೇರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಾನ್ಸಿ ಎಚ್ಚರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಉಷಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟಾಲಜಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಿಸ್ಟಾಲಜಿ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. It starts from 54th question ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 54 ಕ್ವಶನ್ 54th ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅನಾಟಮಿ ಹಿಸ್ಟಾಲಜಿ ಎಲ್ಲ 54th ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಂದ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ. ಓಕೆ, 54th ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ ಇಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್. Simple cuboidal epithelium is found in sweat glands, choroid of the eye, thin bronchioles. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ನೀವು ಬರೀ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೀಬಾರ್ದು. should tell me other answers, other examples also. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? 54th question. Do you have the book with you? ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಇದೆಯಾ? Okay, start of the question answers. 54th question ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಏನೋ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ. Get up man, all of you. Wake up, wake up. Let me see. Because you are not reacting means I don't know whether you are listening or you are understanding. Answer ಹೇಳಿ. Question ಯಾವುದು? Which question I am starting with? ನೋಡೋಣ, question number ಬರೀರಿ. Question number ಬರೀರು. 54th. ಯಪ್ಪ, ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು. You are not at all reacting. Answer ಹೇಳಿ. Answer for 54th. ಕೆಲವರು ಎಚ್ಚರ ಇರೋರು ನಂಬರ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೇಹಾ, ಸಿಂಚನ, ಸ್ನೇಹ, ಉಷಾ ಇವೆಲ್ಲದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ವೆಟ್ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರು ಯಾರು? ಗ್ಲೋರಿಯಾ. ದೆನ್ ಕೊರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಐ. ಡಿ somebody ಜೀವಿಕಾ got the answer booklet I think. All are present. ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? All are correct. ಇದೆಲ್ಲದೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯೂಬಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ ವೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? PCT good. Nasal canal. Okay, nasal canal mainly ciliated irutte. Okay, next 55. Ducts of mammary glands are lined by mammary glands ducts ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ? ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕೊಲುಮಿನಾರ್ ಎಪಿಥೆಲಿಯಂ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ವಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಓದಿಯೇ ನಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. Have you written their examples? I given you examples. Did you write there? Okay, ನೆಫ್ರಾನ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿ. Ducts of mammary glands 55. 55th question. Ducts of mammary glands are lined by. They are lined by stratified columnar epithelium. Okay, next. The function of villi in the intestine is. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕೊಲುಮಿನಾರ್, ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬಾಯ್ಡಲ್, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನಲ್ ಅಂತ 55th ಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. 55th ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ 55 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಗೆ ಅವಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಬರೀರಿ. ಎ ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿ ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿ ಗೆ ನೀವೇ ಬರೆದು ತೋರಿಸಿ ನನಗೆ. I have discussed already with this. Answer to the B and C options of the 55th question. Answer script ತೆಗೆದು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಗಲೇ ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. Let me see how many of you have written it. Stratified cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal stratified. Stratified ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ. Sweat glands is simple. Stratified ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಟಾಪ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ಇರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಟಾಪ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಲುಮಿನಾರ್ ಇರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು. C is urinary bladder. ಮತ್ತೆ B C is transition epithelium, urinary bladder, correct. What about B? Cuboidal, topal cuboidal ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನೋಡಮ್ಮ. Okay, fine. So you remember what I given you? That's good. 56. The function of villi in the intestine is, what the villi do? Absorption of food, increase the absorptive surface of food, control the intestinal movement, hindrance of the movement of the food. Nikita is writing B. Okay, absorption of food is also correct, but it increases villi erosion, increase the absorptive area. So it's B. B is right. 57. Reproductive cells, germinal epithelial cells are made up of which of the following epithelium? ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ reproductive cells ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. They are made up of cuboidal epithelium. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ. Next. Schneiderian membrane is found in nasal passage. Nasal passage ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. The ciliated epithelium in our body may be found in the ciliated epithelium, ureter, trachea, stomach, uterine tube. Uterine wall ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಾರು 59 Nikita Gaurav. Ciliated epithelium is found in the trachea. Uterine tube ಅಲ್ಲಿ fallopian tube tip ಅಂತ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅವರು, ಅವಾಗಲೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, cells of squamous epithelium are ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? Tall and elongated, cube like, flat and tile like. 60th question ಯಾವುದು? Desi. What is the other name for that? Tile like ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ? It's like tiles ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು? Pavement epithelium. Good. Jivika, Kiran, correct. It's called pavement epithelium. Next, internal surface of large intestine is lined by muscular tissue, lined by epithelial tissue, lined by both the types of tissue, lined by all 4 types of tissue. What you will write? Internal surface of the large intestine. It's lined by the epithelial tissue. Next, urethra, vagina, and esophagus have dash in common. Inner lining. They will have stratified squamous epithelium. Where the topmost layer squamous irutte. Next, epithelial tissue performs the following functions. Main functions. 63. Hey, main kalsa epithelium ge. Squamous ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ epithelium ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್? 63ನೇದು ಯಾವ ಆನ್ಸರ್? 63ನೇದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಯಾವುದು? 63. Protection, secretion, absorption, digestion, respiration. 63 options ಹೇಳಿ. ಏನಾಯ್ತಪ್ಪ? 63 ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ರು. What is the overall function? I told you in the beginning only. What is the overall function of epithelium? Secretion, absorption, exchange of gases, everything is there. It should be A. Maybe in your answer booklet they are given D. D is not correct. Simple epithelium is how many layers? Simple epithelium ಎಷ್ಟು layer ಇರುತ್ತೆ? One layer ಇರುತ್ತೆ, one cell thick. The cellular layers of epidermis of skin consists of the squamous, stratified, cornified epithelium. Cornified ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? What do you mean cornified epithelium? Cornification ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? You are not answering. Leave it. I have already told you. I'll keep on answering what to do. It will have waterproof tissue in the tip. It's dead. Its epithelial cell cytoplasm is dead and it is replaced by keratin, cornified epithelium. Good. Keratin. Next 66. Ciliated epithelium in the vertebrates is present in well-ciliated epithelium. Buccal cavity in the oviduct of frog. Pavement epithelium is another name for pavement and veno. Agala the question is pavement epithelium is known as reno. It's a simple squamous epithelium. Next, the connective tissue has abundant matrix. Okay. Next 69. Most of the cells in the areolar tissue are fibroblasts, macrophages, mast cells. All are present. Okay. They are made up of albumin. Most of the cells in the areolar tissue consist are okay, correct. Histiocyte is the connective tissue cell that functions of which it will do. What is the another name for histiocyte? Histiocyte ki innondu ಹೆಸರೇನು? Macrophages. Good Taru. Macrophages. They help in phagocytosis. Next 71. Rapid healing of wounds is found in ಎಲ್ಲ heal ಆಗುತ್ತೆ wounds epithelial tissues ಅಲ್ಲಿ heal ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay. Next, when collagen fibers are removed from the areolar tissue, what happens? Tissue become hard, tissue become loose and elastic, tissue become hard and inelastic, remains unchanged. If you remove the white fibers, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ 72 question. 72nd question answer ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, if you remove it, tissue becomes loose and elastic. It becomes loose and elastic. Okay, next. Because very elastic fibers are there. White fibers are there. Hardening ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ elastic ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. The main function of connective tissue, binding together other tissues, supporting the various parts of the body, formation of packing around the organs. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Therefore, it is connective tissue is doing all the above. Which of the following is not correct? The brown adipose tissue cell has a single largest droplet surrounded by small amount of cytoplasm, whereas the white adipose tissue cell has many small droplets as a fat suspended in the larger amount of cytoplasm. Ulta baribekku actually. Therefore, it is not correct. Next. The main difference in white and yellow fibers is proteins and color of fibers. Yavado? It will do both. Protein is like collagen protein ali elastin irutte. Amele fibers kuda ಬೇರೆ texture irutte. Yen fibers yellow fibers thin and elastic irutte. White fibers hard ಮತ್ತೆ less flexible irutte. Okay, next. Healing process is helped by how healing happens. Heparin, histamine, serotonin. Healing usually in the agala fibroblast in the agate. Amale production of new cells in the agate. None of these is correct. Heparin, histamine alla henge heal ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಹೌದಾ? Its function of adipose tissue is fat restoring tissue, helps in homeothermy, acts as shock absorber. What it will do? 77. 77th answer. Because it will do everything. Homeothermy means maintaining body temperature. Okay. 78. Newborn mammals generally do not shiver in spite of lower temperature outside. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಥಂಡಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ? That's what they are asking. Because brown fat which has a larger capacity of generating heat. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ brown fat ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಳಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಗಡಗಡ ನಡಗಲ್ಲ ಅವು. ನಮಗೆ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇದ್ರ ವೈಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. 2 ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ದು, ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಒಂದು, ವೈಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್. ವೈಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ತಿನ್ನೋದ್ರಿಂದ. ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಚಳಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ. 78th question. A is right. 17. Reticular connective tissue is found in reticular. Only reticular fibers irutte, adu found in spleen. Where would you find the mast cells? Adipose tissue, areolar tissue, yellow fibrous tissue, white fibrous tissue. Elli nimage mast cells irutte. Question number 80. 80. Areolar tissue nalli matra mast cells irutte. The ground substance of connective tissue is basically composed of, ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, mucopolysaccharides anta. Adipocytes are mainly found in connective tissue. What is arbor vitae composed of? It's composed of white matter. You know arbor vitae elli irutte? Question ಮತ್ತೆ ಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಹೇಳಿ. arbor vitae elli irutte? arbor vitae ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ? Where you have heard about arbor vitae? Let me see our children will answer. Arbor vitae is the highly designed tree-like pattern within the gray matter. Where you find this? Arbor vitae. Answer ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಓದ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ನೋಡೋಣ ನೆನಪಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ. ಆರ್ಬರ್ vitae ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. 83ನೇ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. 83 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. 83 ನಲ್ಲಿ arbor vitae ಅಂತ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಏನು arbor vitae ಅಂದ್ರೆ? What's the meaning of arbor vitae? Come on, answer. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಲಿಖಿತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಕಿರಣ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, maybe Kamal girls also can answer. What is arbor vitae? ಪೂರಪ್ಪ ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ, ಬೇಜಾರು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So let's continue. Arbor vitae ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, white matter ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. If you are writing answer, very fine. Otherwise I will answer later. Next, ligament is a modified yellow elastic fibrous tissue. Okay, good. Mansi is writing. Cerebellum helps in projection. Cerebellum ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಪ್ರೊಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಲ್ಲ. Cerebellum ಅಲ್ಲಿ arbor vitae ಅಂತ white matrix irutte. Good, something you remembered as a cerebellum. Any word comes in the explain any question, no? You think about the word, don't only remember the question and answer. Our word ellittu elli kelidde, you should get it. That's how you have to go through for neat answers. Ide question barbekante enilla, you will have to go through the question, every word meaning you should know enough. Where you heard you should study. It is in cerebellum, correct? Kiran idiyappa? Cerebellum ಅಲ್ಲಿ arbor vitae ಓದಿಲ್ವಾ ನಾವು? Arbor vitae and there will be a stalk for that, vermis ಅಂತ. Cerebellum gain function. Let me see. What's the function of cerebellum? Let me ask you. Cerebellum ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಂತಲ್ವಾ, ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Cerebellum gain function. What's the function of cerebellum? Let me see. Answer all of you. Brain ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಒಂದ್ಸರ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. Cerebrum, cerebellum, diencephalon, midbrain, corpora quadrigemina. Are you there? Muscular activity is correct, no? It's called the muscular coordination. Good. Mansi is answering. Nikita is saying muscular coordination is correct. Okay. Muscular coordination is right. Cerebellum. Right? We discussed it already. Okay. Anyway, next question. Ligament. It is made up of modified yellow elastic fibrous tissue. Which of the following is a loose connective tissue? It is areolar, adipose, blood and nervous tissue. Question number 85. Question number 85 ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೂಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? Where do you get the loose connective tissue? ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. It is only areolar connective tissue. Next, in mammal system and secreted by Yes, mast cells. What histiocytes do? Second option ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ histiocytes ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ? ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೆದ histiocytes system ಏನು ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. They have been phagocytes, they called macrophages. Very good. Very good, Tarun. Very good, Likita. Good. You are not confused. Which of the following cells is phagocytic in nature? 87. It is macrophage. See, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನಾ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿರೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿದ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಬೋನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು we start with the earthworm questions. Okay, 93 question ಓದಿ. 93rd ಅಲ್ಲಿ Haversian system is the diagnostic feature of mammalian bones. Frog ಅಲ್ಲಿ only one Haversian system ಇರುತ್ತೆ, humans ಅಲ್ಲಿ many Haversian systems ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, then all the cartilaginous bones are previously hyaline cartilage. Hyaline cartilage ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು cartilaginous bones ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. There is a cartilaginous bones and only made up of cartilage. 98th question. Inorganic phosphate found in the bone is called hydroxyapatite. Correct. Lacunae are connected with canaliculi in bones. Okay. Long shaft bone. 100th question. Long shaft of the bone is called diaphysis. Okay. Start with the starting question. Question number 1. Earthworm questions taken. Earthworm ಚಿತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. Earthworm frog ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಕ್ರೋಚ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. earthworm questions ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Which of the following clitellum is absent? Clitellum ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೇಳಿ. earthworms ಅಲ್ಲಿ there is a clitellum. You know that clitellum. After 6th unit there will be clitellum. What's the function of clitellum? earthworm diagram ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? Clitellum produces a mucus and keeps the body moist. ಅದು ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ, ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. It helps to keep the body of the earthworm moist. That's called clitellum. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಅದು ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರ್ ಬೇಕು. Clitellum is important for the producing the some kind of mucus on the earthworm. Okay. Next, second one. Typhosol in earthworm is related to. What is the typhosol? Where it is present? You know typhosol. Intestine. ಹೌದು. 23 ರಿಂದ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 23rd ಇಂದ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರೋದಲ್ಲ. We call it as the typhosol. Typhosol ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 3 ರೀಜನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Pre-typhozolar region, typhozolar region, post-typhozolar region. Post-typhozolar region ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಹೋಗ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ 4 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗೋ ತನಕನೂ post-typhozolar region ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. That is the typhosol is actually it's a part of the intestines and outgrowths ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಉಳಿದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೈಡ್ outgrowths ಇರುತ್ತೆ. That's called the typhozolar region. Okay, it is an intestinal part. Okay, so answer is absorption. Botryoidal tissue is found in botryoidal tissue. It is found in, anybody heard about botryoidal tissue? Botryoidal tissue ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? Anyone know botryoidal tissue? It is found in all leeches. Hirudinea ಅಂದ್ರೆ hirudinaria ಮತ್ತೆ hirido ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Hirido is the cattle leech. Hirudinea is a human leech. ಇವುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ it is actually one part of parenchyma tissue is there that is found in the whole of coelom. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ pigments ಇರುತ್ತೆ, right? That's a mass of cells. ಒಂಥರ grape ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. That is having some brown pigment. It helps in excretion. Botryoidal tissue. Did you write what? Write some points on botryoidal tissue. Why did I say it now? Let me see. Revise it. Repeat it. Botryoidal tissue ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಇದೆ? It is found in the hirudinea. and it is a type of parenchyma that occupy the coelom, and it is normally made up of grape-like cells, mass of cells with brown pigment help in excretion. Right there only. Next, ninth question. Okay, important use of Pheretima postoma. Pheretima postoma andre ಏನು? Pheretima postoma andre earthworm, right? To make the soil porous and fertile. Next page ಹೋಗೋಣ. 15th question. In which of the following the segmentation is best represented? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಅನೆಲಿಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಲೀಚ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ. So it is in leech. Okay. Next, 19th question. In Pheretima, nephridia occurs in micronephridia in all the segments, meganephridia in the collatella region. Nephridia for the excretion. You have seen complete ಒಂದು ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ತರ nephridia ಇರ್ತಾವು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ whole body ನಲ್ಲಿ. Between the septa also there will be nephridia. Help in excretion. 22nd. Name the animal having both setae and nephridia. Sea mouse. Okay. Next, typhosol found in Pheretima occurs in intestine. Already same question there. Okay. Next, we will write 29th, 27th. Animals having multiple numerous setae are included under Polychaeta. See, Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, the other is Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Iridinia, and Oncophora. Mainly three. Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Iridinia. Okay, Polychaeta is bala sun setae irutte. Oligochaeta is example is our earthworm. Kadime iruttave adike. Bristle tara irutte, kadime irutte. Walking things, they are not much function. Movement of coelomic fluid occurs help in locomotion of earthworm. Earthworm mainly ಕೈ ಕಾಲು ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಓಡಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಅದು ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ, right? Closed circulatory system occurs in earthworm. Correct. Cockroach is the arthropoda. Arthropoda ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ annelida ಬರುತ್ತೆ. See, arthropoda ತನಕ ನಿಮಗೆ open circulatory system ಇರುತ್ತೆ, white blood cells ಇರುತ್ತೆ. But once you go to annelida, closed circulatory system. Annelida is the most advantageous phylum. ಇವುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ protozoa, porifera, ciliata, platyhelminths, last time this. Then arthropoda, annelida. Arthropoda ತನಕ ನಿಮಗೆ open circulatory system. Annelida ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ closed circulatory system ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, understand that. Thirtieth question. Which one is not a deuterostome? Deuterostome ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Prostomiates and deuterostomiates ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ? Anybody know it? Prostomiates and deuterostomiates ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Prostomiates and deuterostomiates. Stuck ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಯಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Prostomiates ಅಂದ್ರೆ blastopore becomes the mouth in future. Protozoa ಇಂದ arthropoda ತನಕ ನಿಮಗೆ prostomiates. ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಮುಂದೆ deuterostomiates where it forms the blastopore from the anus. Okay, from the anus, deuterostomiates. So annelida is not a deuterostomiate. Sorry, which is not a annelida is also not a deuterostomiate, it's a prostomiate. Earthworm mouth is situated on periosteum. Mismatch around ಹುಡುಕಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ. A mismatch is odd toe horse. Pheretima parapodia ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, parapodia ಇರಲ್ಲ. Pheretima ನ oligochaeta ಅಲ್ವಾ, setae ಅಥವಾ chaetae ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. Parapodia is wrong. Hydra, Lydia correct, cartilaginous fish, shark is right. So answer which is mismatched is Pheretima parapodia. Leeches are blood sucking animals. What do you mean by, what is the name of blood sucking animals? They are called sanguivorous animals. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? Sanguivorous, SANGUI, sanguivorous. Sanguivorous is blood sucking animals. Bari what is the other name for blood sucking animals? Sanguivorous. Nobody's answer. Sanguivorous. Likita Garam is right. So sanguivorous, blood is blood meal. They will eat blood meal. As seen in leeches. Next, 38th question. Blood vessels in parenchyma having valves is dorsal in nature. Male on blood vessel ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು blood vessel ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮಧ್ಯ 4 hearts ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. 13th, 14th, 17th, 18th segment ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 heart ಇರ್ತವೆ. Lateral hearts ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Right? Oxygen carrying blood pigment of the earthworm is hemoglobin. Mouth parts of the cockroach are. 40th question. Cutting and biting type. ಅದು ನೋಡಿ mandibles ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Cutting and biting type ಅದು because all the arthropods are like that. Cutting and biting type is in cockroach. In insect, oxygen is carried to different tissues through the tracheal tubes. Tubes irutte, tracheal tubes oxygen transport ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, body ತುಂಬಾ transport ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Wings are vestigial in cockroach. ಯಾವುದು? Female Blatta orientalis. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು vestigial, ಅದು ಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಈ particular species of the cockroach. Anal cilia occurs in both male and female cockroaches. ಸಣ್ಣ outgrowths ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಏನಸ್ ಹತ್ರ. Life cycle of mosquito is comma shaped. ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಾಮಾ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯೂಪಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಾಮಾ ತರ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. The order of metamorphosis in housefly is ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Egg, larva, pupa and adult. Almost all the insects which get first egg, it hatches and from the larva, it forms again cocoon called pupa, then break the cocoon, comes out as an adult. This is the normal life cycle in all the arthropods. Okay, option is C. Housefly transmit the disease except ಎಲ್ಲ ಫೀವರ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಲೆರಾ, ಡಿಸೆಂಟ್ರಿ, ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೌಸ್ಫ್ಲೈ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಫೀವರ್ ನ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಫೀವರ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈರಲ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಫೀವರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಹೆಪಟೈಟಿಸ್ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೆಪಟೈಟಿಸ್ ಬಿ. Hepatitis 1 is transmitted through contaminated food and water. Second is transmitted through the blood and needles and the STD. Next, male and female cockroaches are distinguished externally by anal styles. Styles ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಸಿರಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Housefly feeds on the sugar by sucking. It sucks the sugar contents. So it just ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ಟಿಪ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ housefly. Sucking type ಅದು. Okay. Those are the questions we are almost finished. RBC, WBC types ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. We are done for this class. All the things we have finished. Only those things, drawings, you just keep it with you. Frogs ಮತ್ತೆ frog, Peripheral americana and frog and the earthworm. ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ drawing ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು right? So are you okay with this? All the things we have done with this 9th unit. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಾಳೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವತ್ತು ಕೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋಣ. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಿಸ್ಟಾಲಜಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಿಸ್ಟಾಲಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಲಿವರ್, ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೈನ್, ಪ್ಯಾನ್ಕ್ರಿಯಸ್ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳೋಣ. ಹೌದಾ? ಫೈನ್. ಸ್ಲೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಪೀಪಲ್? Okay. So got up there. See you then. It's 12. We finished with the class. Any doubts are there? Any chapter you want me to do again? Before one day you have to message in the group or to me directly so that I will prepare that and send you. I'll talk about that subject. Okay? Fine then. You people, you will have to be more active. I expect you to be more active and study more properly. Exams are nearing and you are still thinking that there is lockdown anyway, I'll be happy. Don't do that. Okay, see you then. Bye. Be safe. Be careful. Have a nice day. See you then. Thank you.